Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Let's hop in. So, another day. I guess another few more pennies in the donation machine. Blue Baby, at this rate, really needs to be focused on. So, I think we're going to have to do Blue Baby sandwiches. Theoretically, we want to go to the lamb with Blue Baby. So, we'll try a run here. See what this can do. Speed and range up is not a bad starting point. Plus making our character smaller to make him attack be less likely to be hit certainly can be helpful. But Blue Baby really does highlight where we are, I think, as far as skill level. And I talk as the royal we pretty much so often here. Well, not really the royal we. Royal we is supposed to represent the idea that the queen or king, the monarchy, is always being accompanied by God himself. But yeah, my level of skill clearly is somewhere between a Eve character who starts off with like 2 hearts, and ideally you want to have it down to 1 red heart or less, and then you have to build up with soul hearts. And I was able to get all of the completion marks done on Eve by getting lucky, but Blue Baby only lets you have soul hearts. So in the early element of the game, these first few levels, that's where I'm usually not warmed up, and arguably there might be a few characters that just do a little bit more stupid damage. Like, you don't see the Haunt and you don't see Monstro by the time you're at Utero 2. So if you get past that point, you're usually fighting bigger enemies in lesser numbers. Like this is kind of a great example. You don't see these flies in later levels. So a purple heart might very well be the choice to go with. Just raising the challenge up early in the game so that they give you more individualized, strong characters. It really is only the adversary that I mostly fear as far as later characters, and that is because he has the Curvy Brimstone. Lamb also has Curvy Brimstone, but if I make it to the Lamb, I then at that point have to be prepared to be able to take out the Lamb anyways. Speed and range up more. Seems like we are going to immediately have almost complete range. Yeah, we're shooting almost completely across the screen, and a speed that frankly is too fast for its own good. So if we can get massive damage increases, that would be great. We're also now like doubly small. Let's see, and you might as well just take that now. These are another enemy that they kind of pop up. You don't have this later on. And I see a tinted rock, which makes me want to get a bomb, and I see the item room, which means we need a key. And that guy just stood in the fire, and it didn't kill him. If anything, it just engulfed him. Does that mean he does a full heart of damage if he touches me? Probably not. So if that is really the case, then that it doesn't do anything, there is, I guess, a question as far as why even have that element in your game. And having Gish unlocked, these little oil guys who weren't in the game originally, actually makes it better because their diagonal shots are highly unlikely to hit you, because you would have to be shooting diagonally, and without Mom's knife, there's no diagonal here. I'm rotating the stick in all kinds of angles, and tears only come out at the 4-way directional, not the 8-way directional. I don't know if any game ever introduced anything higher than an 8-way directional. Like, you could theoretically have a 16-way directional, but at a certain point the analog stick itself then becomes a 360-degree way directional. At least one would assume that the analog sticks on controllers of modern time are 360 degrees. Not that a game would ever really ask a player to differentiate between 359 versus 360 degrees. If anything, it probably really only has 64 regions that you could program to, even if it could rotate those regions. I've never seen a game even try to take particular advantage of a right stick to do anything interesting, or an analog stick to do anything interesting. Alright, well, in the shop we go. And what do we want to do? We kind of take this, and then we take a soul heart, I guess. That should get us enough for that, and that's our best deal. And in we go. Monstro, another guy that kind of does a lot of stupid damage. It's really hard to avoid a big wall of tears or spit or whatever it is. You don't really see where it's coming from. It would be funny to make an argument here that this game is actually particularly non-violent, in the sense that while it's shooting tears at you, it is not shooting bullets at you. In so many other top-down twin-stick shooter games, you would be shooting bullets at people. But also that would be a very silly argument to even engage in, because what are you really trying to prove there? It's hardly like Binding of Isaac is a game that you could possibly recommend to for kids or anything like that. They'd have to be particularly mature kids. I'm gonna skip this and hope for deals with the angel. That's really all you can hope for. We need massive defense with the hope of getting items in the boss battles themselves that would increase our attack. Alright, blowing that up did nothing. Pierce shot speed up would help a little, but I think at the moment damage up is what we really need. And when you're in an early setup like this, it really is just too much dancing, too much bobbing and weaving. It kind of feels like some of these characters should just be taking damage at all times, just so you kill them by surviving. This is too slow. There we go. And we'll have to decide whether or not we want to blow up this rock or go for something else. Get rid of the little poops if we can. Okay. If anything, Blue Baby with the poop item really just highlights how useless some left trigger items can be. even in the best case scenario where he gets petrified poop on the very first poop he ever pops, like maybe that gives you a whole bunch of red hearts and a whole bunch of coins at most. It might get you a couple soul hearts. These guys are seemingly not blowing each other up, so they seem to be immune from their own shots and their friendly fire. I guess we'll take this pill in here. Tears down. That was a bad turn of events. Let's see, and I guess I'm just supposed to kind of tilt this or get one hit and then do that. We've got a decent amount of coins. But man, my damage is so low and my shot speed now that it's down one is so low that I can't even kill a spider before it potentially runs into me and hits me. Let's see. There's too many of them. This is gonna take forever. And I guess I have a couple bombs, so I could try and kill these guys. Also, if I take another hit of damage and a black heart activates, there's a decent chance it won't actually kill them. It'll only kill one of them that's open at most. Alright. Super secret room here, which gives us some spiders. Alright. Secret room could be to the left, or it could be down here. And I guess it can't be down here, so then that pretty much tells me that it has to be to the right. We have a bomb. We can take that. Let's investigate these rooms. Getting these spiders. I guess I shouldn't have touched the red chest until I was about to fight the boss. Seems like the game maybe has decided to throw us a bone and give us spiders instead of shielded nightmare characters. Challenge room for a single thing. Would I blow up something more if I was over here? Nope. Safest route is to use this point and this arrow to point where we're going. 18 cents. Let's go see what's in the shop. Alright. 18 cents, we could get a bunch of pills, and we would be a little short on coins. Let's go take this way. And pop this. Luck down, darn it. Let's go ahead and just blow this up. Damage up. That's worth it. It almost feels like you are nearly guaranteed a good return if you tears up. Alright, we'll take this other pill. This one's luck down, so if I could get 2 more cents or a key. I guess that is an argument to go into the challenge room then. Well, we have not had Bloody Penny before. That was bombs or key, which in this case did nothing, but I guess we do now know what that pill is. Oops. Is that one hit going to be the hit that cost us a deal with the angel? And so you have these like blood red tears now. So I'm wondering, did our damage go up because of Blood Coin, or is our damage going up because of having 4 coins? There might be something to that idea. Let's see, because like now this red coin, these red hearts, don't help me in any way. Let me ask, is there a key even for sale here? No, so if we were to come back here, it would just be to get a soul heart. If we take 1 damage, we'll get 1 coin. So just going this way. So we've gotten Bloody Coin, and I think it is completely useless with Blue Baby. It's one of those, I imagine there's probably a lot of trinkets that really just don't work with Blue Baby and the Lost. If I could get a Dark Bum, maybe every time I pick up a coin I would then drop a red heart that then would potentially get turned into a soul heart. HP up. No deal with the angel, no deal with the devil. We do have enough coins though to go back and reconsider the shop. Let's see. We could buy this obviously, and we can buy a bomb. It would be a little too risky to take that. Yeah. So maybe I messed up this run by not taking the deal with the devil the first time it showed up, in hopes for a deal with the angel, and then taking damage and not getting the deal with the angel or the deal with the devil. Pretty much at this point I think we're looking for a Dark Bum, and if the only way we're gonna get a Dark Bum is through, I might be doing red blood tears because of the rock also. I can't imagine anything else. Well, if we can get flying, it would be really safe to go through this room. I don't recall ever seeing this room before. If we can't get flying and we're desperate for a key, we'll risk taking damage. We should take the boss fight first, though. If we could find a petrified poop and then find a bunch of red hearts, I mean, none of that really helps too much. A bunch of coins, I think, gives us red hearts. Not the other way around, but maybe it is the other way around. Maybe it's both ways. Yeah, we touch this, it drops a red heart. So it's every coin definitely gives you a red heart, or has a high chance of giving you a red heart. We know that much is true. And we can't really experiment the other way. And we drop coins every time we take a hit, so there's almost a cycle here where if we just got Dark Bum, we would be so well situated with soul hearts. It would almost be impossible to lose. Although I'm sure I can find a way. That's tears down, so there's... If we got PhD, then 2 of the cards would be tears up. Let's see. A bomb for a soul heart is totally worth it, but maybe we'll get flying. And a guaranteed soul heart is even better than a super secret room chance, because even if there was an eternal heart in there, that's still just going to be a soul heart. It would be fairly risky to get these things without flying. I could probably try and only take 1 hit of damage at most in a room like that, but and then there also would be an argument that if you do take 1 hit of damage because of the spikes, then you probably have some invincible frames to just run around and get all the other collectibles. With those invincibility frames, but that might lead to an accidental 2nd hit of damage. This system, as it stands now, is unattainable. Or unattainable, whichever the word I'm thinking of. It's just not going to, in the long run, work. I'm taking too much damage too early on. We might need to go to the challenge room. We might want to use the keys on the chest. Okay. Let's go over here. Hit this. And hit this. And that gives us bombs. Seems like we can't have a secret room here. And probably not up here. Which means secret room could be here. But then this tells me it's not here. Which I think means the secret room is probably here. But it can't be there. Could it be over here? Yes. so if it's not there, then, and it can't be up here. Could be over here, but then this says it can't be over here. Then it's here? Okay. Blow up this for some coins and a pill. Alright, let's do this. I've been coming in from the angle this direction almost always, so doing that was a little bit lucky. Doing this should be fairly easy. And it'll just come down to, can we avoid the spikes there? About 15 coins. In we go. There's no way you don't take Humbling Bundle. Blow up this. We're now looking for 15 cents. And Book of Revelation for Soul Hearts. Alright. Well, we've just gotten pretty much everything we could ever want. Now, hearts maybe won't double, but I think pretty much everything else will. We could go into the curse room if we were. Yeah. Take this. And take this. 2, 4, 6. Take another soul heart. Yeah. And so then we go for another soul heart. We are very well situated. And if we could take a bunch of damage in this fight, or we go take on the challenge room, we might get another hit for yeah, we might get enough to buy a battery. First and foremost though, deals with Angel, please. If not, I'm potentially trading away 3 soul hearts for a dark bomb. It's like our damage feels like we're getting there now. It's not a ridiculously long-term endeavor to defeat something. This is maybe even going to be a Super Meat Boy run, potentially, since we're fighting one of the Headless Horsemen. Or, what is it, Horsemen of the Apocalypse? Maybe Book of Revelations guarantees that those are the people we're fighting, too, so we may, on Caves 2, have a chance. Alright. Doesn't... Our range is at maximum. Brimstone would bring our range up to maximum. Doesn't Brimstone then just change the game for us? Yeah. I think it very well might. That wasn't the Dark Bomb, unfortunately, but if I had a bomb, I would bounce that way. Even if I could just like maybe nudge the hearts so that they would bounce against each other. Yeah, I don't think that's not likely to happen. That's would be a lot of work, a lot of risk. And that was health down. We have to charge up a little bit. I may have messed up here. Taking brimstone. I was doing alright. I didn't need brimstone. I got greedy. We should hopefully survive this and then dump all the coins into the donation machine. Admit our mistake. Try to go further if we can, but like we literally have 2 hits and then we're dead. I would have been perfectly fine had I just not taken brimstone. Like, I was doing all that talk about Dark Bomb and just too stupid to show some restraint. And this could have been a decent run. Like, it'd be very nice to be able to just replay this seed without it locking out unlocks and things like that. And just say, hey, let's do this again. But yeah. There wasn't a battery even here to buy anyways. At least this is one way you can make progress even if you've messed up terribly like I have. 150 coins roughly, or 149 coins to go. Yeah, we'd have to turn this around a lot. We'd have to almost be guaranteed something like the blue relic, or something that would give us a whole bunch of charges or items. We blew that up. That's all I needed at the moment. We have a battery, so if we could get through a couple of rooms without dying, maybe. If I can survive one charge. Like 2 more rooms, if I can survive without taking 1 hit of damage, I could then refill, get a soul heart, and then go use the battery to get another soul heart. Yep. So yeah, Blue Baby still proving itself to be fairly difficult. Let's try Lazarus. We're going down to the land with Lazarus. So I guess you don't want to use the pill on Lazarus immediately. But you kind of want to use it the first room you get into, because either that or you're not going to be able to use it. We now have the Sacrificial Dagger, which is different from Mom's Knife in that it is just an orbital. But yeah, if you're willing to run up to something and let it stab you, and stab it with the Sacrificial Dagger, it will die very quickly. Yeah, we can experiment with that. It does not include flames, apparently. Which is funny because I'm fairly certain Mom's Knife does do flames. But then you have like these guys that could blow up on you, so if they're next to you and the Sacrificial Dagger kills it, it still blows up in your face. You might as well die as Lazarus on the first floor. Come to think of it, yeah. So find a sacrificial room, I guess, maybe, after the first boss fight, and just kill yourself then. Hope that the sacrifice room gives you a reward. Then that would be like the one time that maybe a sacrifice room actually plays a nice role. But then that gives you that initial boost of damage and a 1 health, but if you get an HP up in the boss fight and you don't take it, yeah. So just maybe leave a flame alive and around on the first floor. And this would be very similar to like an Eve run, where you're just gonna lower your health for damage increase to start with, and then eventually that will benefit you. Yeah, this is really slow. Alright. First floor, one of the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse is a good chance of like Bandage or Super Meat Boy. Yeah, we could try and stand next to him, but he's kind of the worst character, or one of the lesser characters in which you would want to stand next to. His attacks are a little too dangerous for that. This is taking forever. There you go. So we die, take the ball bandages, can't take this, take a soul heart. Is there anything else even on this floor worth looking at? No. And the reason you'd want to die on the first floor is because A, you could get an HP up or a soul heart or something, but B, you've now left every other floor to potentially give you a deal with the devil. And it probably is not really worth your effort that much to have an extra life in that scenario. Of course, I would take Guppy's Collar or Dead Cat to get more potential lives still, but Lazarus's extra life with 1 heart is more often than not going to be used at all in a good run, and it will be under useful or completely useless in most bad runs. There really isn't a reward for going 5 more rooms because you had a second life, unless those 5 more rooms give you something that lets you survive the next 5 more rooms. There went our soul heart. And I guess we are back to potentially wanting a dark bomb. Trickle charging, not something that's going to be useful until we have an item. And so do we want to look for a golden key and min-max it? I think we do. There's really no reason to even try to boss rush until you've gotten all the completion marks. And even at that, there's barely any reason to boss rush. Having to weave back and forth. Bombs. We've got a 50-50 shot as far as where the secret room is. Could be one way or the other. For time's sake, I think we could just look for a super secret room in the secret room. In this one room. Super secret room here? No. Secret room here? No. Well, that played out terribly. Shop here for soul heart. Or buy a bomb in the first secret room. Well, see, the problem now is it's either to the left or to the right. I guess it can't be here. Now we're just hoping that there's valuable things here. Then we'll come over this way. Oops, almost ran into the fire. All stats up. But the halo means our range and damage are kind of high already. And then we'll look for a super secret room here. And we've got red hearts. Let's see. And that was luck down. As a pill. So maybe that should teach us not to, tell us to not gamble on this run. Alright. I thought I could get the sacrificial knife to kill him. And it actually was doing damage after the fact. Okay, try again. Robo Baby, Tinted Rock, Curse of Amnesia. Hit these guys while they are stuck behind rocks and thus will not look for you. Sacrifice Room. Does the laser not hit the explosive barrels? Interesting. I would have thought that the laser would have hit explosive barrels, but it didn't. Does the laser hit fire? No, seems not to hit that either. Unlikely we would get the humbling bundle on this first floor. That was a speed up hill, good to know. Let's hit this explosive guy somewhere around here. That way he'll explode and test for come on. Alright, well, he's it's not worth it. Let's just... He was an explosive guy anyways, never mind. This is gonna be slow. Red heart. We have no coins. Well, we have coins, we have no bombs, we have no keys. Like, what you'd really like to do is probably wait until you had Guppy's Paw, and then you could sacrifice all 3 of the red hearts on Lazarus, and then I don't know how you die and keep those soul hearts though. You'd almost need Suicide King or something. I guess that would make sense. Yeah. Guppy's Paw, turn 3 red hearts into a into 9 soul hearts, play Suicide King to get a whole bunch of stuff. And if you had like blank card and a whole bunch of batteries and you did Suicide King while you had like 9 lives, that would be probably a ridiculous amount of stuff. But that seems like that would be a fairly contrived scenario that people are unlikely to ever really see happen. Alright. We're on Cellar 1, so we weren't going to get a deal with the devil anyways. That didn't play out terribly. It is increasing our stats. We now have a bomb, which we can blow here. I don't think a super secret room would be here anyways. But 25 cents now lets us go to the shop. Wow. And we have like 32 cents, so take sharp plug. Yeah, take a key. Take the compass anyways, so that'll help us later. And did we find the secret room? No, we didn't, so let's take a bomb. Secret room could be where? Well, how about we use a bomb here for guaranteed return instead? Secret room could be to the right or the left of this. If it was to the right, that would make a lot of sense. And that gives us a key. And this is stupid. The odds of him paying out on 2 keys are practically 0. So I just traded 2 keys and a bomb for 1 coin. I don't think there's anything else to buy. But that was quite a lot of stuff to do on the first floor. Plus, having a sharp plug, whatever the sharp plug does, I think is good. Let's kill the spider first, and then we'll kill the little spider sacks. I don't think there's a sacrifice room on this floor, so I don't think it would be wise to do that. I guess technology in a lot of ways is Brimstone, but faster and with no charge up and less damage. That, I guess, would be the way you would interpret it. And if I'm taking out this guy fairly easily, then as soon as I can potentially do the first death, probably with the deal with the devil, that would be a good way to do it. Sacrifice 3. Alright, what is this? Pertho, change a pedestal item. Well, consider that. Here's a sacrifice room where we could potentially change that. Here we've got a room that almost certainly is something. This is a terrible room. I don't know if I want to bother to come back and try. Oh, nope, this is even worse. Well, that may be the end of this run. That one room, man. Sure hope they get rid of that room, or at least severely reduce how often you see that room, because that room sucks for almost everybody except for people that can fly. Or I guess maybe if you had calluses, that room might not hurt you, but I'm not certain if that's actually the case. Alright. I think this is the version of the poop that mostly wants to stay in one place. Just avoid taking the damage. Swing back and out. Don't even worry about actually hitting the guy, just get out of the way of being hit. Right. Here we go. This. Okay. Perfect. We take this. We take this. I guess we take this charge now. Do we want HP up? Like, it seems like at this rate we still would want to die. And an HP up, it probably should be changed, so let's change it. There we go, range up. Like, that gets us, I think, as good as we're gonna get. Now it's just a matter of the shop and the item room. And this is a really small floor, so I think we just go to the item room and get this item, and then we leave. Yeah. I think that's our best bet. Kind of want angel rooms now. Because, yeah, of course we could get damage up. But with one towards Guppy, I guess that would also be an argument towards not going towards the angel room, but actually going toward demon rooms. This is a challenge room. Let's stay on the basic path first. There goes my evil, so it might be worth it to just take the death first and hope that the first death is the Lazarus death and it's not the last death is the Lazarus death. Alright. What is our damage now? That may have been the Lazarus death, it may not have been. I don't know. Seems like we have this urine shot now, which I don't know what that would really have come from. Boy, is this floor not doing well by me. Half heart. Guess we'll clean out the rest of the floor. I guess I stepped on the spikes and that may have been what killed me. I kind of need transcendence more than anything else. Go in here. Book of Secrets. Pop it once. And it revealed a bunch of secrets, I think. Now we have I Can See Forever. Nope. Weave in between them. One more. There we go. Dark Heart. Alright, and now that we have the I Can See Forever, we can use that to our advantage to get coins. And get us into a boss room fight. Alright, Soul Heart's not terrible. Is there any way we could go and get this key and only take 1 heart of damage? No. Yeah. So unless the super secret room gave us something of very high value. Let's see. I think we had already fought this guy, but I guess not. Maybe we died against this guy. Yeah. I just couldn't see through the title. This is one of those cases where the Techno Baby is going to help us quite a bit. And I guess Lazarus also leaves blood on the ground, so his bloody creep also can help. Almost got hit there. Tears up. Our tears up are getting very, very high now. So we have 2 question marks. Let's hit one. Tears down. Darn it. Take the other one with us. And I guess there's nothing more we can do. So, on to the next floor. Is this a decent Lazarus run? It's a little too early to tell. We've had a couple of floors now where we've just had to forget and skip things. Okay. Dollar bill. We'll take monkey paw. Take the dollar. We're looking for soul hearts. And maybe better items. Increased luck. Strength. I don't think the fortune teller can really do much for us. Otherwise, other than give us soul hearts, I don't think it gives us dark hearts. It can give us trinkets. I'm not expecting to see a whole bunch of trinkets. I think we could probably just pop the sun later. We'll have to come back here after a potential deal with the angel. That's what we're looking for. And we're hoping all these soul hearts will increase our odds of that. This is just caves too, so we should be safe with that. We should probably save our money. Yeah, we should probably save our money and not waste a lot of extra time if we had gotten all the soul hearts. But we didn't, so whatever. Alright, deals with the devil chests. 2 ways to guppy. That's pheromones. That's I can see forever. That's speed down. Okay. Not too bad. I think you're almost guaranteed guppy now, which gives us flying and adjusts a lot of things. If we could get Guppy's Head as the 3rd guppy item, that would be kind of nice for a fly thought, but also our setup with the black heart producing Book of Abaddon isn't terrible. There's just a lot of batteries we could get. Going quiet, focusing, trying not to take damage. There's just a lot going on the screen when you're fighting a character like that. Okay. So we can save our bombs for this floor. That's great news, because we have already popped the I Can See Forever pills. So that should leave us nicely placed. We have a ridiculous amount of coins, which we should just dump into the donation machine as soon as we get to the shop. But we are now in a position where we're a little bit wanting to play a little bit greedier and try and actually win. So we'll probably want to spin things at the shop first. If we could find some tinted rocks, that would be appreciated. Darn it. Right, down this way. And then just these guys. Down this way. Didn't move smooth enough there. Let's see. Green creep from a flying guys. Kind of unfair. Right. So if we go in here, we can then take all these coins. Let's go in here. If this guy gave us money equals power, I guess that would work out well. Like a credit card, store credit, something along that lines. Less useful. But yeah, we are now hitting a level where it's probably not even really worth it to spend the spend the time to pick up more keys and blow up things. Right. So Guillotine, we haven't collected that before. It cuts off your head and makes it an orbital. Your body, I think, is still the thing that can take damage. Your head now rotates around and is a turret. This was one of the items we just recently unlocked. You have to be kind of careful to watch your body when you're trying to walk somewhere and kind of manipulate your head. It's not really an item that I think you would really try hard to collect. Let's see. Caves 2. This isn't Mom's Foot or anything. So we can just go through here. And we'll come back and get more later. Our tiers are high and our damage is high. So I guess the question we would want to ask is this worthy of a bomb? No. I don't think it is. I think our bombs don't do enough damage to justify it. Alright, well, damage and range up. Do I want to skip it for a deal with the devils? Because honestly, I really could only just trade one thing, and maybe it would be Dark Bum, but maybe it wouldn't. I say we skip it. We'll play more into that factor. Let's see. And these are your wizard pills, so they're useless. Would my head orbital touch the key? Not quite. We can shoot these flames. Our shot speed's fairly high also. The game really is giving us a lot of items that we just recently unlocked. So there must be some weighting system that says 50% of the time you're going to get a new item that you've never collected if you've never collected it, or 30% of the time, or something like that. Some percentage that's fairly high. Otherwise, if it were just a fair, even raffle, you would take forever to get some of the later items. But at a certain point, if these items are showing up, then either the items that show up during the based on seeds can be changed, or there's something else. Some things change and some things don't. Alright. I am trying to get the blood bag, in case that's not obvious. We could potentially take a strength card with us. Then we should think about what item we would want to use. Yeah. And so you pop the strength card, and then that gives you 2. And then do that. Okay. High Priestess coin, Monkey's Paw. Yeah. Pheromones is probably about the best you're gonna get. It wasn't the blood bag I was looking for, obviously, but gave us some coins in a scenario where we really didn't need more coins. Like, and see, logically, if we wanted to win, we would continue down the path of gambling if there's another arcade. But if we just want to put 86 coins into the donation machine, I would not be upset with that either. The problem, of course, is that the reward for putting 999 pennies in the donation machine is totally not worth putting 999 pennies into the donation machine. There needed to have been like an increased damage or XP for putting in the donation machine, or I don't know, increased chances of a free continue, extra life, a miracle happening, or something. Like, I know there are occasional bad runs where it makes sense to put coins in the donation machine, but me personally, I'm not running into those bad runs. And it seems the head cannot pick up items. Yep. That's a shame, but I'm not super surprised by that. We still are like 2 items away from Guppy though, so there's really high chances of success. But we are also kind of asking for the impossible in that we want to run into a red chest to get the final Guppy item and get angel rooms instead. And we'd like it I would really like a dark bomb. See if there's a secret room here. No. Then let's see if the secret room is here. Right, that helps us. What is this? D20 reroll the basics. What are our basics? Our stats? No, D20 is an item room. You go in the room and then it rerolls all the basic items like coins. And so if I could find a room with a whole bunch of coins in it, I could reroll that. Alright, so immediately you take more options. Immediately you take this. I don't know what this is. Speed down. So we take that. Drop that. We'll go ahead and take this and pop that. Alright. Let's see, blank card. I don't think works with pills. Let's just dump as much coinage as possible in here. Ideally, we get this all the way up to as high as possible. This won't get us to 999. Alright. So at 46, I think it does make sense to do the key. It makes less sense to do the blank card unless we can find the card. So we'll have to consider that later. We could bring the pills in here and reroll this red heart with the D20. If we can't find something that just is full of things. Like ideally we would like a big room with a card against humanity and the petrified poop. And we'll build up our bombs so that we have enough for the rest of the run. And we're going to the lamb, so we don't really need to build up our keys too much. But a 1 key in this room is not something we would reroll anyways. Go ahead and hit this guy. Okay, coin, a key, and maybe we gotta make sure we put a body in the exact right position. That. Missing page. There. Right. There. But we'll take that with us. There's no reason to go through that room when we can just go around. Is there another floor in this room? I mean, we could go into the sacrifice room and the cursed room, but I don't think so. We'll take this. Is there a really reason to blow up the statues? I don't think there is. Just drop everything here. Yeah. And then we'll take this. Is there more pills, I guess? Would be the next question. I think there are some more pills we can go get. Took the risky route that way. Can't get that. Let's see. Up here we have another pill we can take. And we can take on that room. And then that will work for us. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pause the recording, so let's see how this plays out. We will take this and hold on to this so we have a trinket. And yeah, re-roll the basics. That turns into troll bombs, a chest, and more coins, and more bombs, and more keys. So I think that worked probably as well as we could expect. Now we just need to go back and get our other thing. Yep. So here, and then put a bomb here and see if we can blow up these statues. Let's see if that does anything for that. Nope. Alright, well, I'm gonna pause this recording and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Again, it always sucks to have to break your stride like that. It's just like, what can I say? Going even an hour and a half, there's just a high chance that I'm gonna need to run to the toilet. Let's see. Alright, where are we? Let's just... Yeah, reroll the basics did not reroll our stats. That's D4 that would do that, and I don't think I'd use a D4. We've got a high shot rate. Tears up might be nice. Damage up, of course, would be up nice. Range up would be useful. Really don't even want to speed up. Mostly what we're looking for here would be just a black heart charge. Take no damage in this room. And if it gave us a kind of interesting item, that would be nice too. This is actually a very low difficulty room. That being said, I did just get hit. And I didn't get the charge because of that. Darn it. Oh well. On we go. Yeah, this is another case of where the guillotine can really confuse you. We found the secret room. We found the super secret room. And I don't think there would be anything else to do, so ideally we're looking for a deal with the angel. Do we have... If we do a deal with the devil and get the final guppy item, that would be fine too. We don't have a cube of meat or bandages, so it's probably a little late to the party as far as that idea. But maybe not too late to the party. I'd have to rethink what floor we're actually on. We may not be that far down the run. Right. Soul Heart. Necropolis 1. Cube of meat. Is there any chance? Or do we just take this? Let's see. Necropolis 1, then you'd need Necropolis 2, then you'd need the Necropolis Utero 1 and Utero 2. Yeah, there's no chance. All stats up and then shuffled. Alright, that didn't turn out terrible. There is a red heart, but honestly it's probably not even worth going to get it. Let's just jump down. Know what to deal with the devil or deal with the angel, and at this point I'll take any deal with anything. Plenty of coins, looking for I guess an arcade at this point. That went very badly. Take the soul heart. We'll ignore that red heart because of the gravity well. We'll take that one. Put a bomb here. Ah, that was stupid. I should have searched for a bomb there. Yep, I think I'm gonna have to just start all over again and warm up again. Let's see. Two of hearts. Not likely to be useful. Feels like my damage might be a little too low now. I guess we have enough to bomb this. And bomb this, looking for dark hearts. Two of diamonds, we'll go ahead and pop that, then we're at like a massive amount of cards. Is it worth it? 2 keys to open the yellow chest? Probably. Because in the yellow chest, there's that possibility of it being an item. Algae's resistance. Okay. Alright. So, bigger friends. Might as well take the coins. Bombs, soul hearts, keys. There's really nothing else to spend the money on anyways. Oh well, we've got a gambling guy. Let's see. Bomb here. And that's 2 of diamonds. So let's start by giving away 6 cents to this guy. Alright, he's just gonna pay out immediately with the treasure map. Alright, well, I'm just gonna pop that now. This is a bad map since we have amnesia. And I really need to wander around this map and warm up. Get as many charges as possible also. If we could get batteries, that would be good. Alright. Put a bomb here. Yep. I think you switch over to the chick track and look for soul hearts. I really don't have enough bombs to just start blowing up skulls all over the place, I think. Also looking for a secret room, which, I mean, it kind of can't be there, and it wouldn't be there. Yeah, it could be here, but kind of doesn't make sense that it would be there. I kind of am not going to even try for a secret room if it's on either of those edges. If we don't have a guaranteed answer of where the secret rooms are, we'll just ignore it on this floor since we have the golden key and can just go into this room anyways for free. 10 bombs. Sets us up nicely, I think, for the rest of the run with bombs. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make sure we look at where our body is. No black hearts. There's a... It's kind of pointless to even pick up the coins. Let's see. It's pointless to use that card. We do have enough bombs now to justify doing this. Secret room can't be that way. Well, it wouldn't be this way. We can spend a coin here and a bomb there. Soul Heart. That was worth it. This is a really big room for a room that doesn't seem to connect to anything. I'm just gonna leave things on the floor at this point. I'll take a bomb. Okay. So we could touch all of these, I guess. And there might be an argument for holding on to the rage card. Piercing shots I don't think are really necessary in this case. If I can get one more charge, we can come back and get that battery and get another black heart. So we are setting ourselves up nicely for that situation. We should be close to full health by the time we're done with this floor. Yep, do that. Come back this way. We should count how many cubes of meat are offered to us. So far, I think we've been offered 1 cube of meat. You need to get 4 in a run, and I don't think, even with the Book of Abaddon, there is a high chance of that happening, even with more options. It's interesting that his head had one effect on it and the others did not. Strength card, I think, is less useful than a resistance card. This is Curse of the Lost. So there's a rock, a hole here, so you can't hit that. Let me experiment with this. Does this block up the spikes? No, so unless you had flying, there's no way to get to that. Okay. Secret rooms could be here. But it wasn't. Secret room can't be here, which means it couldn't have been there. Can't be there. Can't really be there. Or if it is, I'm not willing to look. It could be here. Could the secret room be down one? No. Alright, well, wherever it is, I can't find it. This is Necropolis 2, so this should be Mom's Foot. Let's go. And we'll just pop resistance immediately and then hopefully use that as a way of really targeting people and doing as much damage as possible without having to worry, at least until the resistance wears off. Which that's kind of a great way to not be warmed up also. Notice how the resistance really is only focusing on the body. There's my resistance gone. And we're going down to the lamb. Take this soul heart. Take this soul heart. Take the negative. Down we go. Do I have any reason to really skip things? No. So we dark fear shot up and we take another buddy, and yeah, I leave it at that. Like, still didn't get a dark bum. And didn't get guppy. Which that's another consideration. It looks like it's a fairly long journey to the next room, so the next boss, so let's make a concerted attempt to hurry to it first. And then we'll reevaluate whether we want to run around the level. Alright, so this secret room gets us to another greed fight. Damage equals power is totally what we would love, but we really haven't seen that very often. Alright. Let's go back this way. Is it worth it to potentially get a pill? Probably not. And I guess we'll go up here. And I just landed on some creep. Taking another whole heart of damage. Right. Take that, take that. Again, I'll just take the bombs. And I stupidly keep just collecting all the pennies, as if that's gonna help me in any way. Okay. Super secret room? No. Super secret room? No. Well then, at that point, you only really have one other place that would be worth checking, which is there. That's just red hearts. There's no item rooms or anything, so yeah, I think you just leave. I think you just leave the floor as it is and move on to the next room. Like, sure, I could try and power through this whole floor and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more charges. Maybe I'd take a whole heart damage, maybe I wouldn't. Yeah, I guess by default. Ooh, we've never fought this guy. So, yeah, it did kind of look like there might have been an enemy we had not defeated 5 times, and thus there was a new version of him that was going to unlock. And I guess that is exactly what happened there. We didn't get a deal with the devil. We have Eternal Heart to get up to 1. Our damage is higher now. Does it get better or does it get worse going through utero? 1. Oh, I think I need to warm up anyways. So I think we'll just clear this floor. Yeah. Or at least we'll clear a lot of this floor. I'm not gonna particularly, I think, go to this big room. At that, it would probably be a nightmare. Yeah. And of course, I don't want to go into a sacrifice room or curse room. We might want to go into the big room. Maybe not, though. Stick a bomb here. And see what this offers. Might as well pick up the key. That was not worth it. Yeah, we are not doing better by any means. We're doing worse. So what are we looking for? Let's see. Yeah, going quiet, trying to focus, trying not to take stupid damage. Hoping that maybe we can get a red chest. That'd be about all I could hope for. And I think I really just have to put my foot down. Going up to the top right rooms, what could possibly be there? Like, does the Binding Visor give you any reward for going the wrong direction? Gotta experiment. I gotta figure this out. Like, I don't know if it does or not. It may be that it just laughs in my face for going the wrong direction, particularly if I intentionally know I'm going the wrong direction. But maybe it would give us something. Would we want to re-roll a d6 and change all of our items? It's not a terrible thought, particularly with Guillotine. Like this is an awkward setup. There we go. It was worth it. And now it just becomes a question about, do we hold on to Guppy's head, or do we take the Book of Abaddon going forward? Which do we do? I think we stick with the Book of Abaddon. More flies every room is nice, but let's just do something different. Like, we've done Guppy with Guppy's head so many times. And let's see, I'm just trying to see if there's, now that we're flying, a reason to go back, say this direction. If something just has red hearts, we don't need red hearts. And if something just has coins, we don't need coins. Like, we need bombs. We can now pick up this key safely. Alright. Down we go. Okay. So, if anything, that did prove that, yes, you should go the wrong direction if you have any indication. Even if you know it's the wrong direction. Unfortunately, all that really gave me was a donation machine, which was already jammed. But it was jammed about as well as it would have been jammed anyways, so I doubt there was a scenario there where I could have put in a lot more items. Do I want a cursed trinket? Probably not. Now that we're flying, we also have that higher movement speed. Now this is womb 2, so we can exit out of that area. So there might be an argument to just going straight and looking for, but deal with the devil, deal with the angel also doesn't help you any, does it? So I think your better bet is to clear this floor, get as many flies as possible, get as many black hearts as possible. See if we can find super secret rooms. Let's see if that helps us any. Alright. Another guppy item. Okay. So we're just looking for another Book of Abaddon charge and maybe some pills or things. That a bomb to get into the curse room would be nice also. Stupid damage like that is not what we're looking for. We could get 1 HP up pill and then use Guppy's Paw on this floor to translate that into soul hearts. That would be nice too. It's a shame we're going down to the lamb because this would have been a nice run to go to the chest as far as keys are concerned. I'm just stopping shooting too early because I'm anticipating victory. It's actually... Alright, so that's kind of an example of where the flies got used up. So now we are back down to some fairly small amount of flies. But with this room, we might refill a lot of that, killing all these small time characters. What would the petrified poop even return for us? Kind of coins and hearts. Useless things. Our shot speed is high, our damage is high. This is at least the beginnings of everything you could want. Wow, he looks bigger than normal. That is something I think Isaac does. Whether it admits it does it or not, it does seem like it randomizes the color and the sizes of some people. Alright, and that was probably worth the effort to run around. We now have also bombs to get into the crust room without taking any damage, or if we could just also go into the crust room. We have a ridiculous amount of flies for that. Troll bombs. And pills. Speed up. And are you a wizard? Versus speed down. And bomb our way out of here. Right. There is nothing else more to do. We are set. Let's go and do this. It lives. Right. Just be kind of careful. Right. Yep, and down we go, and down we go. Do we have any real fear against Satan? No, but I think we just run towards him fairly quickly. I think there's probably enough opportunity here for failure and damage. So I don't think it's wise to try and build up flies or build up charges with the dark arts. Honestly, by the time I make it over to where the boss is. I may have another Dark Heart charge anyways. Flies may help me quite a bit in this setup. Alright. Next room. More ghost. Annoying. It's probably not worth it to go to the left, so we'll just go here. Alright, let's gamble. We have 2 speed down things. We're looking for 2 soul hearts. At that point, I don't know if there's really anything else. Like our stats are pretty high anyway, so like the odds of getting anything super useful is probably pretty low. We'll leave the pheromones over there and we'll take it with us. Yeah, short of getting Dark Bum to help us, which at this point I don't even know if we really would need to worry about trying to get Dark Bum. We couldn't trade a Devil Deal for him anyways, and there would basically be no Devil Deals. We'd have to have a Joker card to get a Devil Deal. These things are flying all over the place because they're getting crammed together. All it seems to want to pay out though is in red hearts. But it's not like we have anything else to do with our coins, and we are getting tears up things too, so, and speed up things, and as long as we're getting some good pills, there isn't a need to shoot the flies though, and not just hope my flies kill the bad fly. I imagine this will explode at some point. And yeah. No batteries. It could have given us batteries, but I don't know if the slot machines actually give out batteries. But yeah, you can definitely see how my shot speed is just shooting a kind of non-stop stream of tears. Is it worth it to go for a couple more rooms? Like, because if we go to this lower room, we might find a super secret room, and it might give us 1 charge, and then we can just go backtrack and look for another charge for a black heart. Let's see, yeah. An eternal heart is totally worth getting. Of course, now we don't have the guppy's paw, but that's fine. Let's go down here. And then that gets us another black heart. Yeah. I could run around the entire floor looking for more charges, but it doesn't matter. We don't have a lot of flies going to fight Satan, but whatever. When is the best time to do pheromones is probably in that last section. if I was to guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna pheromone now and see if I can kill the hooves without taking a bunch of damage. Not bad, and that gives us the onk. And I think we just go forward. Yeah. Now we'll get a whole bunch of red chests. What do we need with red chests? We have the broken onk. There might be something about the broken onk that changes the game, and you have to transfer a broken onk into a unbroken onk. We could run around looking for maybe something that would let us fight Mega Satan. It's kind of no point in taking the goat head. It's not going to give you a deal with the devil. Yeah, I could run around and I could get one charge, or we could just run to the boss battle. I think we just run to the boss battle. And it really would be a catch-22 situation if we start taking a ton of bad damage. Because then I would have to think that I'd run into just like one bad room, and I was not likely to take more bad damage, or stupid damage, in the other rooms. Yeah. This is gonna suck, not being able to see anything. Okay. Where could the super secret room or secret room be? No telling. Let's go to one room here and hopefully get our charge up. Alright. I think that's about as much as we can do. We could try for a secret room here, which didn't resolve anything. We could try for a secret room here. We could go back down this way and try for a secret room here. Yeah, and unless this was going to give us batteries, bombs are going to be minimally useful. But yeah, let's just go fight the lamb. And we'll use some bombs, and we'll use some pheromones, and we'll see if we can take out the guy. Yep. He's a bit of a bullet sponge, it seems, but I'm not really anticipating failure here. Keep trying to put bombs next to the body and failing miserably. Let's just instead shoot the head. I think I may have done too much damage to the body anyways. There we go. And that gives us Pandora's box. How did I lose coins? So, yeah. Now it kind of doesn't matter if we lose, so I didn't also pull the pheromones. Yeah, we'll pull the pheromones here. Yeah. So we'll run around this just to see if maybe we could find Dad's key, which then, like, odds I think are particularly low. But if we did find it, then we could take on Mega Satan. And we're not in a terrible position to take on Mega Satan, other than the fact that I'm just not really warmed up for a big fight against Mega Satan. We can also get charges. We can use the Devil card to help us. There's not really a lot else that we're looking for. I think in later DLC there starts to be something on top of the lamb, and so it's not just that you can fight the lamb, you can also go in the opposite direction of where the lamb is in Dark Place and take on an alternate character if you wish. There probably is enough room for adding something like that. Honestly, all the floors could have an alternate boss hidden in some kind of super secret room on the opposite side of the map. And that would be an interesting way to design Isaac 2 if you were going to make a Binding of Isaac 2, is to start in the middle of the map and go one way for boss A and one way for boss B, and you don't ever know whether or not which way is the right way. We didn't check for a super secret room. Guess there could also be one here. Yeah. Well, rusty key, it feels lucky. We'll take that with us. I doubt the rusty key would open the super secret room. Or open the Devil Mega Satan room. Poison Tears, Tongue of Judas. If I could get a Joker card, that'd be interesting, but I don't think that would do anything for us. We also have 9 lives, so theoretically, if we fought Mega Satan and died, we'd have 8 more tries at it. Although, honestly, I would just call it quits after the first failure. We don't have enough coins here to potentially, like, well, maybe we will have enough coins to potentially refill with soul hearts. Two of spades. We'll double our keys for no reason. I want to have that. Double our coins back to 98. I'm not gonna sit here forever. I just want soul hearts. So 1 more soul heart, 2 more soul hearts. That's it. If I was gonna gamble more, I think I'd probably just end the episode and gamble off screen. Alright, good. Okay. Take the fly head to attract flies, or you take poison shots to attract poison. Yeah. So, yeah, poison shots now. And see, if I had had the goat head on me when I beat the lamb, would that given me a deal with the devil? No. I've had the goat head on me multiple times when beating the lamb and Isaac, and it hasn't given me deals with the devil or deals with angel. Alright. So we're really just goofing around for prestige. I think the odds are extremely close to 0 that we actually could get a dad's key in the chest. Well, no, actually, if this was the chest and not the dark place, the odds would be fairly higher that we could get dad's key. And it frankly should just be a case that there should be a way you could get dad's key in the dark place, always, even if it is something incredibly difficult. I could see an idea of there being like 4 bosses in 4 corners of the map, and you have to defeat all 4 of them in a statue, and statues like represent that you have to defeat all 4 of them. That'd be very Zelda-esque. Yeah, if you really go down the theme of Zelda games, it really isn't too hard to imagine you making an Ocarina of Time style transition from Zelda 2 to Ocarina of Time and 3D big open world full of dungeons environments. Although in all fairness, I guess Isaac is already fairly different from even Zelda 1. It is a roguelike that has rooms like the rooms in Zelda 1, but it doesn't have any of the open world of Zelda 1. I mean, we might as well take it. So we found 2 items. We can certainly try the big bomb. See, that does nothing. We can take a goat head. We'll just take Book of Abaddon, Satanic Bible with us. I guess that's what it's called. I thought it was called the Book of Abaddon. Maybe that's a different book. But yeah, there's nothing more we can do. And this is the poster, missing poster ending. Pandora's box has appeared in the basement. So, let's see. How long have we been going? 2 hours and 14 minutes? Yeah. We have now cleared Eve and Lazarus and Eden. We would need Azazel to take on and defeat the Lamb. Samson to take on and defeat the Lamb. Blue Baby, still very questionable. Judas to take on and defeat the Lamb. Cain to take on Blue Baby. Magdalene to take on Blue Baby. And Isaac to take on the Lamb. But, yeah, once we get... Well, we have a very high chance that we can get everything done here, with maybe the exception of Blue Baby and the Lost. Obviously the Lost, because we haven't even bothered to try and unlock him. And that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 more items potentially to unlock. Plus the 6 items I believe that the Lamb, the Lost has. And there's still kind of too many question marks, which makes me really think that there is just too many items that we just have not picked up because of random circumstances. We still I guess we have a decent chance of making it to 100 deaths at this rate. And at 132 secrets, we have less than 50 secrets left. We didn't unlock any secret for defeating that one-eyed Daddy Longlegs character, which that was interesting. Which it does make me think specifically that there might be multiple times that we need to defeat that special character, or that may just be a special character that just pops up very rarely. I wouldn't be surprised if there are several special characters that pop up rarely. Yeah. This was the something icky character that we unlocked, and we fought him once, so it would imply that maybe there are 2 other special enemies that we just have not defeated 10 times or 20 times or 30 times to unlock these special variants of them. A lot of these other things still are kind of questionable as far as what it would take to unlock them. Yeah. I'll probably need to look at the Broken Ankh and see if there is something we could do with the Broken Ankh to turn it into a regular Ankh, because I think there is a regular Ankh item, and that would make sense. Yeah, we still have a lot of these items that we just don't know what they do, and odds are kind of low that we'll ever see them. Yep, we are definitely getting to the point though where we are running out of things to do, and this series is gonna have to end. That being said, I think I will play Blue Baby. I think I'll play Blue Baby all the way even past fighting Satan. Actually, no. It would be fine for me to play Blue Baby past fighting Isaac, since I've already done Isaac. But if I'm going to go down to Sheol and fight Satan, I should show the Satan fight, and I should show the Lamb fight. But I'm going to play a little bit off screen to cut out the monotony of resetting games over and over and over again, to just potentially have a good run to win with the Blue Baby. If I get Blue Baby all the way past the Lamb, and against Blue Baby himself, at that point there's arguably very little that shouldn't be done on screen. And we may hit a frustration point though where we have like 10 episodes where we're just trying to accomplish something, and at any point that might be the way this ends, is that we'll just start going, let's do an Isaac, let's do a Maggie, and just go in circles here. And if we can make it all the way around once without getting at least one new item unlocked, then I think at that point is definitely a milestone to just say, let's turn it up to hard, do one last run in the series at that point. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.